Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing something that I've never done before, ever, but it's been requested a lot. And I don't think this has been done on any Age of Empires 2 channel ever, basically. And it's basically just showing how top players, or how myself especially, prepares for a tournament. So tomorrow I have a round, actually in like less than 12 hours, in like 9 hours. I have a round against Barrows in a tournament. So this is the day before, night before. I'm going to do this, I'm going to sleep, so it's fresh in my mind for the next day. And I'm going to be preparing for the match by only preparing for one map specifically and one matchup. So this is what I'm going to do. So I have his last set versus Nikov that he played today. All right. And as you can see, this is the draft. So he went ahead and he picked Fortified Clearing as his home map. And he first picked Burgundians. And he also did not ban Bohemians, nor was Bohemians banned. And neither player picked Bohemians. So I'm expecting Bohemians to be free if he does pick Fortified Clearing. Now there's another arena map that Barrows likes, which is called Zong. But I want him to play this one specifically. So I'm going to ban Zong and let him pick this one. And then I'm going to let him get Burgundians first pick. Even though I have first pick in the draft, I will let him get Burgundians first. Hopefully he won't ban it. And I will take Bohemians, which is my counter pick. And I'm going to test if Bohemian strats are going to be working against the Burgundians. I have one or two strats in mind with the Bohemians. I'm going to test them out right now. So that's going to be the idea. Give him Fortified Clearing, get Burgundians, give him Burgundians, which is going to be his first pick. And if I can like middle pick Bohemians and win, I'm winning on his home map versus his best civ. That is huge for preparation. So let's go ahead and show you guys the next step of the preparation. The other maps will be my home maps anyway. I will actually play against, I got Prisma here, Argentinian player. He's around 2200, but he's been to 2400. He's a very solid player. And I told him, you know, go Burgundians, do the exact same build order that Barrows did. And I scouted the video, I saw the exact build he did. So we have 27 plus pop plus 2 light cav, fast castle, and then play normally. And obviously thanked him for the help. So that's what we're going to do now. And I'm going to show you guys my strategy. So I'm going to ready up. I'm going to say good luck, have fun. And he's going to be playing Burgundians. I'm going to go Bohemians, which we're already, you know, pretty sure that this matchup will be open. The only downside is if he goes ahead and bans Burgundians, because he's going to be B in the draft. But what I could do, since I'm the higher seed, I can offer him A in the draft. And I might just do that. I might offer him A so that he feels comfortable picking Burgundians and he doesn't feel like he needs to ban them. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to give him A in the draft, exact same conditions as the set versus Nikov, ban out the other arena map, let him take Fortified Clearing, and all of this only if this works, what I'm going to do right now against Prisma. So now I'm going to try the counter strategy here. And it basically revolves around getting the map control nice and early with the Bohemians. Let's see if I can do that. Alright, perfect. Alright. So I have one of two strats that I want to try out. The first strat is one thing I prepared about 1 year ago against Viper in NAC. And I ended up beating him, but to be fair, he ended up playing a very weird like, strat in the game. Like, it was really a fake game. And it was not even... I won not because of the strat, just because he kind of messed up. But I still have that idea in mind. And basically the idea is you go for a fast up. And you play for the middle with Spearman and Monk. So you don't go like Cav. And you go take the map control in the center. The other plan is a very fast castle that I actually saw a 1200 ELO player do in a rec I casted randomly. 1100 ELO player, in fact. And I made a YouTube video about it. It's a very, very fast build that involves a forward castle. Alright? So I'm going to start by testing that strategy because that's a strategy I'm not familiar with. And I think that it can be really, really strong on this map to take the middle relics instead of a push. And because it's very predictable what the Burgundian player wants to do, you know, whether it's Barrows or anyone with Burgundians, on this map, the meta is very, very set in stone. They want to go for 27 pop plus 2 light cav. You know, that's pretty much the main strat. And even if they go up 1 pop faster or whatever, they're still going light cav at the end of the day. So that's not going to change. So this is a really good example of how to come up with anti-meta strategies. So when you hear the term meta and stuff in tournaments, meta just means like the best strategy available. But the problem is not everyone can play the best strategy, because if he takes Burgundians, I can't play the best strategy, which is Burgundians light cap control for the relics, right? So if he gets that, I have to find something that can counter it in some way. So that's what I'm going to try to do in this video right now. That's the whole point of this session here. So we're going to be going to wood now. So for this build, again, I got it from 1100. Literally, it's so random, but it looked so good, so I'm gonna give it a go. And in the same video, we're gonna just show you guys, you know, we're gonna be showing you guys the what's it called? The thought process and the testing that's gonna be going on. So even if something fails, I still want it to go in the video because that's just how it is. Sometimes when you prepare for a tournament, I got an idea, I'm gonna test it out, see if it works. If it doesn't work, well, good thing I tested it, right? If it does work, I'm in a really good, really good chance to get a nice win in the tournament tomorrow. And not only that, I get some practice on the map, so even if this doesn't work, it's not like it's a waste of time. That's what a lot of top players think. A lot of top players, they don't like to practice because they think, oh, if I don't get any good ideas, I'm wasting my time. Oh, I'm playing some Age of Empires. I'm enjoying myself. I'm getting better. I'm making some content now. There's not a lot of top players doing content like this, but for me, it's an added plus. So to go for this very fast up for the castle drop, again, this build I got it from 1100, but you only do 3 on wood basically, and you make no farms, and you go up something like 21 vils plus loom. Yeah, I think maybe even like 20 vils plus loom, something like that. It's really, really fast. And then you go for a forward cast. I think I'm gonna do like 20 pop even. Perfect. And the good part about this is, like, once again, if we get this matchup, I know it's 100% gonna play out like this. Like, so if I can get a winning strat in this situation, it's such a good situation for me because I know if he takes Burgundians, he has only one strategy available. He will always go the same thing. So if I find something that works against it, he'll do the same thing, I'll do the same thing, and it should work again. Now, obviously, there is the player skill. And if I'm playing right now, this is a player that's weaker than Barles. So I have to factor that in. But the way I factor that in is I don't need to play like multiple games. All I have to do is watch out and see if my opponent makes any stupid mistakes. All right? And this is we do this even at the highest level. If anyone makes a stupid mistake, we call it the fake game. We say, no, you know what? We probably should restart this one because that would never happen in a proper tournament game. It's unlikely that this would happen, let's say. And we just give it a restart. Alright, in this case, it looks pretty good. Pretty good start. It's got my opponent's base. So this is a really fast up. Normally for castle drops, you'd be going up way later than this. Again, which is why I was really impressed by that build that I saw from the 1100. Normally I do something like maximum, like something like 24 pop. And this is 21 pop. But it works because you don't need to make a single farm. You just put 6 to berries. And let's see if it's going to work on fortified clearing. I saw him do it on arena. But there's another good part about the strategy, because I'm upping so fast. If I catch his scouts here, like Barles is a scout, or right now Prisma's scout, if I catch it here, and I'm up to feudal age faster, he's upping so late, so I don't need to wall this back area. If I just see his scout walk past, I will send my scout to the back and try to chase his scout and get a nice kill. Same thing, if I see his scout in the center, I will find his scout and take the kill. Another good thing about going for the forward castle, and this is something I didn't mention, there's 9 relics on this map. Hold on, I need a bit more wood. I just realized wood count is super low. Holy! I think I griefed the build actually, but it's fine because even if I have a bit of idle time, it's actually completely fine. The 1100 had idle time as well. It sounds so dumb to say. All right, this and the blacksmith's only 50 wood. Let's see if I can get it. All right. I should be good, actually. Nice. And then these guys finish and they go straight to the stone. Alright, perfect. And you get the stone mining upgrade and gold mining upgrade for free, so you get to take the stone very easily. Hope I have enough food here to cook up as well. So close. Okay, build can be improved, but not bad. I can do it a bit better, though. That's one, like, kind of stupid mistake from me. It's not perfected, but it can be done a bit better. Also, I'm at stone a bit early. But that's fine. Overall, I think I can do it a bit better and have, like, pretty much no idle time. Or just a little bit. Let's see. Alright, cool. Sorry, I was talking about the relics. Another good thing is, like, I get the castle forward, and then I can easily take all 5 relics in the center. It's hard for him to contest the relics when he's eating a castle to his face and having to deal with the site wagon. It's very hard to deal with that, at least in theory, right? And then on the outside is another 4 relics. I don't really care about the outside relics, though. All I want is to get the 5 in the middle, and then send my scout to the outside and try to harass his monks as he tries to go out and take those relics. That's the main idea. I just realized, though, obviously, there is a risk that He still runs around with his light cab in the center and snipes my monks. So I have to worry about that. But overall, I should be fine. So here, I could get Bidax, but I don't know how worth that is. I think it is worth. Maybe I can squeeze that in. Horse Crawler, probably I'll skip it, but Bidax is probably worth it. Now I need to go forward with Tinvils. Alright, we're gonna take Woodvilles probably. Woodvilles and Goldvilles. And obviously at this point I still have Scout on the outside, but it's too late. They have Loom, so I'm not really worried about him though. And we go forward with 10 Vills and take the gold. Castle right here. Maybe even chop the tree. That should be good. There we go. Perfect 650. Everything to woods. And at this point he knows it's coming. But I don't think he'll make a difference. Like even if he can stop it. Let's see. These are no Loomvilles. He's gonna try to fight. I don't think he can stop that. He's gonna try. I like that he's panicking. That's good for me. Sacrifice that Vill. He got one scout out. Let's see if I can get this up. I'm not sure if I will be able to. Nope, failed. Okay, that was a disaster. I like that he's panicking. That's good for me. So that's really good that we got that on camera, because you can see how bad some of the practice games go. So now we have to think, is it possible I can send more Vills? I sent 10 Vills exactly. It's possible I can send more Vills. I could send 12 Vills, make sure I get it for sure. It's not a big deal. I had, 2 more from the berries could have easily came. Even 3 more from the berries could have easily came, no problem. I can make the castle 1 tile away to make it harder for him, but that doesn't really matter. It was a 96%, so with 2 more Vills should be much easier to get it down. And I could have also done it in a more conservative spot. So we will give this a restart. Alright, and we will try to adapt the builder number 1. See how nice it's going to be done the second time. And we're going to go ahead and show and send 12 Vills to better the situation from last time. And also I host on East US, by the way, because that's going to be the same server that I play for Sparrows. So all of that goes into the preparation. And we're basically going to do the exact same thing. And this time try to make improvements on the last game. So as you can see here, this is I'm actually happy this happened, because if I tried this strategy first time in a tournament, right? What Prisma did here was the reaction of a guy who's not prepared. He just did the natural reaction. If I did that in a tournament and I faced the natural reaction and lost to it, I would look like a fool. Like, that would be horrible. Imagine like that. That's like I wasted a game, But if I can perfect it here, and then I find out that it actually works if I do everything correctly, and I show up tomorrow with the correct approach, that is huge. Then I go from a lost game or a thrown away game to now a won game. And that would be huge. So we're going to try the same thing. Let's try the same thing. Let's try the same matchup. Try a little tweak. So I like to say that just to make sure he's not thinking about like, okay, it's going to be the exact same game. Because I do want him to play the role of someone who's not expecting it. And you might be thinking, isn't it bad to practice like a strat where your opponent knows what's coming? I would argue that it doesn't matter. I like that I saw his reaction when he didn't know what was coming. I saw his natural reaction. But now, even if he knows what's coming, if it's a good strat, it will work no matter what my opponent does. That's how I practice. This is why I have such a consistent and such a high win rate, such a consistent performance, and a high win rate in tournaments. Because I play strategies only when I know that they always work, or like, let's say, I can't say always, but 95% of the time they work, even if my opponent does the best strat and the best response. Okay, so let's do the same thing, but we're going to tweak the builder a little bit. So last time I was missing a bit of wood. So what we're going to do is we're going to go 3 on wood a bit earlier, instead of 4 on wood later. That way I can have a bit more food near when I'm clicking up. Alright, a little efficiency trick there as well. I have a bit more on food before clicking up, so it's going to be easy to, get the last bit of food needed. The force drop and whatnot. And I should have the right amount of wood by only sending 3 to wood. So instead of going for the boar right away, I'm going to go 6 on sheep, and I'm going to go 3 to wood. A bit more of a standard build. Going for the boar early is my custom build that was not really that needed in the last game. So now we're adapting the builder. So the second game, it might look like the same game, all right? The second game is going to be an adaptation of the first game. We're going to fix up what went wrong, and we're also going to try to send more vills forward to make sure that getting the castle denied does not happen again. Because if I lose too many vills, even if I get the castle up, I probably still lose. So I need to make sure that that castle goes up. Not just that, but I also don't lose a lot of villagers. All right, it's two very important things that have to happen. And by the way, it's important not to get discouraged when your ideas don't work. But like, I'm fully making this video with the possibility that this strategy does not work out, and then I gotta move on to the next thing. And hey, if I find nothing, I'm obviously doing this the night before. If I find nothing, then what I might do is just go in and ban Burgundians, or try to take them myself. Maybe I take host in the draft, and I take Burgundians for myself. And hey, in that case, then I know if he tries any Bohemians nonsense with a forward castle, it's probably not going to work. So no matter how you twist things, if you have an optimistic outlook on the game and on your practice, which I think I do a good job of, then you're never losing in the practice games. You're never. And it's always for the long term. Because a lot of the strategies that I prepare now, I might see this map in 2 years. And I'll remember, hey, I had this idea. Let me go ahead and refine it. Obviously, sometimes you have to adapt it for like balance patches and whatnot. But you know that, okay. I remember this idea that could work, and that has worked. And I remember, like, it was close to making like an unbeatable strategy or a certain counter to, the main strategy. And they stick with you, which is good. So I don't see practice as a waste of time, no matter what the results of that practice is, or no matter how much time you sink in. Even if I go into more and I lose the round, I can build on that loss. It's not a big deal, I can build on it. I should have made a second house here as a mistake. Just because you might as well. Yeah, I think the second build is looking much better. She went the long way around. You see that? I'm down like 5 food because she took a little stroll. Alright, this is good. I'll go for the next 4. Sent a different girl. One that doesn't like to go for strolls. There we go. Send in this next year. Push it in a bit more. Perfect. And it's really good. We're simulating actually the exact same server, East US, that I'm playing tomorrow. So I will literally sleep on this, come back tomorrow, fresh mindset, having this practice the night before. I mean, does not get better than that. Alright, good. And it's good that I'm making this video, actually. Normally, a lot of people don't like the practice to be leaked, so I can't... The reality of it is I can't really film practice very often. So, like, if you guys like this video, I can't promise I'm going to make a lot more like it. But this is basically my practice only, because Prisma's not in the tournament. He's in the Gold League, but the Gold League finished already. I actually don't even know how well he did, or... Sorry, Prisma, I wasn't really following, but... it's not the exact same tournament. Alright. I'm gonna do the same build count. It was good. And that's already done. So it's just my practice. So I don't mind leaking just my practice. It's fine. And this is a very specific thing that like basically does not matter anyway. So I'm not really giving away competitive advantage or whatnot. But obviously in certain cases I do have to be mindful that I'm not giving away anything important. So I can't exactly share the practice all the time. But if you guys like this kind of style, do let me know. I'll see how many more videos like this I can do. And it's nice to talk a little bit, make some videos while practicing. Sometimes it can be a little lonely practicing at night like that. Don't have anyone in the voice chat, just chilling by myself. I know, we just make a little video out of it. Kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone, get some content out, which I think is very interesting, to be honest. And then also get some practice in. So, okay, I need 175 wood for the market and 50 wood for the blacksmith, okay? So 225. So you see the 3 on wood was actually way better. 3 on wood earlier than last game. Now it's just a matter of getting the 800 food. I think I'll get it though. I had more bills on the boar this time around. So I got more food out of the hunt before it rotted. Yes, that's good. Also, I should use my wood bills to make the buildings maybe? I need 225 wood exactly. 5. This is gonna be super tight. Holy, he is the tightest build of my entire life. I don't think it's enough though. I'm missing some food. One villain loom, let's see. He could harass me. Oh, I saw a scout. I should go chase him. That's what we're talking about. That's exactly what we're talking about. See, those little details? Since I practice it now, I might not forget. Oh, this is crazy. I might hit no idle time, actually. 3, 2, 1. Ah, bro, it's impossible. Yeah, you have to have some idle time. Alright, but it's chill. Alright, last time we had a bit of wood locking for the stone. Let's not make the same mistake now. Let's try to chase him on the outside. Maybe I catch him and get lucky. If not, I'm not going to force it. I hear you. But why not? Give it a go. Obviously, this is a very expert build. How tight it is. And we found a scout, so huge. Actually, huge advantage. And it's something that could happen in the real tournament as well. Like, you can easily get that. He's still Darkish. He's doing such a late build. We're punishing that late build. He's gonna hit feudal right now. 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Get barracks. Now, obviously, I could make a barracks and spearman and go forward like that, but that's pretty bad as well. So what do I need? I need... Last time I think I sent 10. I think I sent 12 vills this time though. 500 stone. This gold seems to always be forward as well, so we're gonna always target that main gold. And ideally I do it on a hill, except that right here would be perfect. Let's see if I can scout another gold. Okay, let's go for it. And last time I sent like 1-2 weak vills, this time all fresh vills. Hopefully I get enough stone by the time I hit there. And have enough vills to like send more on berries. When they finish, I go from stone, I send them to wood. Okay, I'm a bit late to send them out, so I have to send them a bit earlier next time. See, he's prepared now, he's going spearman. But it's okay. Most players wouldn't make spearman there. But we will try it. Yeah, go one side, go the other, and let's see now. Yeah, he's not gonna try to fight it. I think he realized I have more builds this time. I don't know if he did or not. He might try to fight it still. But yeah, I have more builds. This time it should go up for sure. Trying to maintain build production because this is an all-in, but I don't want it to be like a complete all-in. I want to be able to play the game afterwards. Go mining camp here. Alright, let's see. Now I want probably a few Hussite wagons, and then after that monastery. Only thing I don't like about going 12 vills, now I have like 12 vills on gold, that's a lot. Probably a bit too much. Okay, now to not die to light cav, I probably need to wall up the back, but it's a bit early for that. He's not gonna send the light cav straight to the opponent, straight to my base right away. Okay, first a few Hussite wagons, then we go for the relics. While I stabilize my food income, I need 6 farms. Hopefully I can force him to make some reaction here. Maybe he makes extra monastery. Good reaction with the stone walls. Should be pretty good. Yeah, see, it's like a bit awkward. 12 vills. Maybe I do 11 only, honestly. What are the chances he reacts perfectly? Now we go for the monastery. I should still continue massing the Hussite wagons. Or not. He's making a siege workshop already. I kill houses pretty fast though. I can try a bit more with the Hussite wagons. Force some mangonels at least. Bumping a little bit. I'm gonna send a couple of those back. I was late. Had to wall it. I knew it. Stupid mistake. That will not happen in tournaments. I even called it. I guess I just thought I'd have more time. Okay, now I can just send those wagons back. That's awkward. Oof, this is really bad. Had to wall it, man. I'll send the wagons back. Oh, you're dead. We're losing way too much here. Also, I'm not really sure if the strat is working out too well. Because my castle drop's not doing that much, but it is securing some relics. Let's see. Maybe it's a better strat than Arena because he has no outside to play for. Okay, I have my side wagons back here now. I guess the other option with the light cab is to try to snipe my monks in the center. So now my follow-up is, I guess, fast stamp. It's pretty good. Okay. Pretty good. I think fast stamp monk is actually the follow-up here. Yeah, just a fast stamp down the center. That seems really good. Mass the monks to get the relics. Fast stamp. Okay, so I took some damage. So if this works from this position, if I don't take any damage, it would be an amazing strat, actually. If it doesn't work from this position, I probably abandon it. I don't have time to perfect it. Okay, let's see. So the idea is you take 5 relics and you fast stamp off the gold from the relics. Yeah, I guess the damage he did with the light cap here is comparable to him sniping a couple monks from the middle of the map. So either way, he will get some value with the light cap. It's not the most unrealistic situation ever that he's gonna get some damage, so it's fine. Start buying some food now. God, the food prices hurt though. Alright. And he's got some what do you call it? Mangonels. Don't have to worry about those. No more farms, probably one more and that's it. Also, I probably have to keep these guys back here. Or just keep one monk back there. I can keep the Hissite wagons, whatever. I don't really need those guys anyway. Alright. We will go with second monastery forward. Yeah, that tree needs to go, man. I'm losing years off my life walking around that guy. Alright, nice. Pretty good. Alright, the fast stamp is super solid after it as well. I'm quite happy with that. I'm thinking now... Oh, you know what? I thought that was a possibility that he would rotate his mangonels. I was wondering, what do I do in that case? Send the monks back. Get, I don't even know what we get. Forget wood for now. Let's just go full stone, full gold. We get redemption. Alright, he left from that area, so I can go back. I can make one more wagon as well. Although it's very costly in the wood department. Luckily with redemption, he doesn't know I have it, so I should be able to like micro pretty well here. Now he knows I have it. That was incredible. Wow. He shot my farm. That was just an incredible play. Guy's a gamer. What can I do? Dude, that's the definition of a fake play. That would never happen. My opponents would never outplay me like that. That was crazy. That farm cost me 3 monks. And this entire defense really, and I have no more monks to defend. It's so bad. I have to out micro. Splits. I have to do a stupid out micro play now. Because we got out microed, we have to out micro him. Alright. Turns out I never even needed the monk. It's so bad. It's kind of okay that like this happens because he's doing like probably the best reaction possible. Like, honestly, what more can you ask for from a guy? Treb right away. Okay, that guy I don't really care about, so I can go back here. I need some wood. Let's get some wood, please. Five HP should be fine. This market is hurting me so much. More than I'd like to let on. Hope he doesn't bring another mangonel. That would really suck. That might be his MTC. He's repairing it like a madman. Bro really wants that TC. Now we talk smack in all chats. I got you like cab. Now what, kid? Oh, I converted real nice. Taking some farms. Let's annoy him as much as possible. Okay, now only thing that can beat monks is light cap here. One more monastery and go for the push. Go for the relics first. These guys should go for some stone. See, he's preparing the... Okay, GG. Nice. Amazing. Honestly, if it worked like this, I think it would work under any circumstance. Oh, he was 1 TC, so he was playing like complete counterplay to what I was going for. Yeah, in this case, 1 TC is probably not enough to push back. And if he goes all in castle, I'm not really scared of it, because I just add in pikes. My units would be so cheap, just monks and pikes, and so effective. Go for the push, and then behind it we add some economy. That was really, really good, but it's so risky. Should I go for it tomorrow? It's 1 AM. I play in 8 hours. Do I just call it here, sleep, and do it tomorrow? I think it would be worth it, actually. I think that's good enough. Like, so much went wrong. He got in with his light cav, needed the wall earlier, so that would not happen. And even if he stays in the middle with light cav, he will not stop me from taking the relics. I have 3 wagons. I would just run around with monks or with wagons and defend my monks, and that should be fine. So, and then him going around with the mangonels and outplaying me that hard, honestly, that's not gonna happen. Like, that was worst case scenario. It would go better in the tournament, God willing. Alright, well, as you can see, things didn't go 100% according to plan. Barrels randomly picked cross first, and so I felt like that was a bit weird, given that I've been very good on cross in the tournament, so far 0-2. But hey, I said, okay, why not? I'll just ban every other map, and we'll force game 1 to be fortified clearing, and that worked out. So at this point, I was so excited. I was like, okay, it's gonna work. I was dedicated to the game plan, to the strategy that we practiced the night before. And then what happens? He picks first Georgians. I said, no problem, take a couple other civs, it's fine. Second rotation, he takes Bohemians. And so now he's taking the civ that I prepared for, and now I'm panicking. So I just go ahead and grab Burgundians, and I say, okay, listen, I have some practice on the matchup, albeit inversed. Let's see what he's cooking with Bohemians. I thought maybe he had the same strategy that I had somehow. All these thoughts are racing through my head, but I figured, hey, let's hop in with Burgundians. I got some practice on the map. It's not horrible. Let's see what we can make work. And this is what happened.
We got round 5 here for Hera and for Barrels, guys. Hera's on the way up, and Hera hasn't dropped the barracks yet, but I think he will do so. And yeah, expect it. He's going to go for the light cav approach. Barrels not going to choose to do that. He's gone for the walls. Could still go to stone, but feels like more of a boom approach, if anything. Oh, wow. Hera's going to siege workshop the left side. Well, that's interesting. You see, if Barrels can get chemistry now, he might have the time to drop the barracks, drop the archery range, get a couple hand cannons out. Hand cannons can take out mangonels pretty quickly, but this is a pretty fast timed push. It's also not in the position that Barrels is expecting it. I think Barles would expect it to be the push on the front. Hera only has 2 relics, by the way, but that should continue to climb up. He's about to get relic number 3, about to get relic number 4. But this is what he wanted. He wanted to play into Lycav and Boom. He wanted to get damage with the Lycav. He wanted those relics. He's getting the relics. He's making Barles work. 3 mangonels now for Hera. Hera's never going to win the game with this push. It feels like this push is just kind of a setup for everything else. And there's the Paladins. There's the Paladins. There's no Halbs in sight. The hand cannons are on the front lines. Barles put his hand cannons inside the castle to keep them alive, which is fine. But the only thing keeping those units alive is that castle. And now Hera's here with the Paladins. He's here with the Skirms. This castle will go down. The hand cannons all ejected forward. This game is over. Hera wins. And like we said, this in other sets has been a home map for Barles. He normally would pick this. This ended up being a neutral map. And well, you could tell Hera was pretty comfortable here. Just really well calculated. The aggression on the left side didn't actually kill a lot, but it delayed Barles. It made Barles focus here and not in the middle. Had Hera never done that, or maybe even if Hera would have pressured in the middle, maybe it would have been easier for Barles to push him at his base and delay him there.
And yeah, if you guys want to see more like this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments as well if you guys want more. And if you guys want to improve and play in these tournaments one day and get better at the game, or even just understand the game at a higher level, do check out my Patreon, where I have a lot of really nice guides, a lot of exclusive content. I reveal all my secrets, similar to this, even more than this, on there. And if you guys want to catch my live streams, check me out on Twitch. Links to both Twitch and Patreon in the description below. And as always, have a great rest of your day. I wish you guys the best, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.